It's the Real Talk Show with R.S. Brown.
Oh, what you say now?
It's the Real Talk Show with R.S. Brown.
Man, I ain't got nothing but real talk for you.
It's the Real Talk Show with R.S. Brown.
Hold up, man, we got to start the show.
It's the Real Talk Show.
Well, hello and welcome to Real Talk with R.S. Brown, and I am here at the Lucy Craft Laney Museum. And their exhibit for this time is oh my God, they focus on the black caddies that worked at the Augusta National. Now, did you know that from the year of 1933 to maybe 83, there was all black caddies at the Augusta Nationals? Yeah. So that's pretty good. I'm standing in front of some of the exhibit here, and we'll show you a little pieces of it all throughout the show. But I got a chance to sit down with the black caddies, just I say about 3 or 4 of the black caddies, and get some knowledge and kind of talk about their time at the Augusta National. So you want to stay tuned to Real Talk with R.S. Brown because it is about to go down.
Introducing the all-new Jamaican Me Happy restaurant, 3213 Riceboro Road, Augusta. Stop by today for some of the best oxtails, jerk, and curry chicken, along with a variety of pork, goat, and fish dishes. We also offer a colorful selection of side dishes, soups, salads, desserts, and Jamaican beverages. Don't miss our $5 curry chicken special every Monday and Wednesday from 2 until 5 p.m. Visit AugustaJamaicanFood.com and call or place your order ahead at 706-739-5789.
Kendrick's Clearing in Holland. We are located at 1247 New Savannah Road, Augusta, Georgia. We do land and lot clearing, demolition, and roll-off rental. We are still doing the job right after 35 years. You can reach us at 706-722-4409. Again, it's 706-722-4409.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Are they all with you?
When you call Universal Plumbing, you get the whole team.
I'm gonna need a trap.
Got it. There you go.
Now that's a team.
Wow, I never knew so much went into a service call.
When you call Universal Plumbing, you get the whole team.
Universal Plumbing, quick response, flat rates. It's the Real Talk Show with R.S. Brown. Real Talk Show.
So we're here with Ward Clayton, and I tell you what, you've written a book, Men on the Bag, and also you got Loopers coming out, your movie. So tell us about it. And it's all around the black caddies. So tell us about, let's start with the book, Men on the Bag.
15 years ago, I wrote a book called Men on the Bag, the Caddies of Augusta National, because I was intrigued by the nicknames and who the people behind the nicknames were. Wow. I always wanted to know, for example, Iron Man was Arnold Palmer's caddy, and he's Nathaniel Avery.
Oh, wow.
His great nephew's Will Avery. He played basketball here at Westside, played at Duke, things like that. So I wanted to find out the stories behind these guys and nicknames. Oh, wow. So you cut to 15 years later, and we did this film that focuses on how caddies came from the UK to the United States, to Augusta, to Pebble Beach, to Bandon Dunes, all the iconic places in the game onto the PGA Tour, and how important they are for golfers being successful.
Oh, wow. And so we're here at the Laney Museum, and so they're having their golf tournament. And so you're actually going to show this movie tonight, a little snippet of it. And so the movie, is the movie just like the book, or what? How is that?
No, the book is a part of this film. This is a broader picture. This takes you all the way over to Scotland and Ireland, and shows how Caddie started out as the guy who wasn't very well respected, and all of a sudden they're a profession unto itself, they're very well respected.
Oh, wow.
So you take private club caddies, PGA Tour caddies, things like that, including Augusta caddies. So there's Carl Jackson, Jerry Beard are in this film. Goes back to a guy named Pappy Stokes.
Wow.
So it takes you back to the 1930s, 1940s, all the way to the current day.
All right. And so now, this is a private streaming here, but it comes out on June the 7th?
June 7th. It'll be showed at Augusta at the Regal Cinemas here in Augusta for 1 week. That's the way documentaries go and around the country. But we wanted to show it tonight in honor of the Augusta National Caddies here in this setting.
All right, so let's go ahead and check out the trailer right now of Loopers.
Give it a good 90-yard shot. You can almost hit that full.
Since the game began, they've been there. Always seen, but rarely heard. From humble beginnings to the big time, they don't just whisper advice from the shadows. They are an integral part of the game.
Caddying used to be the guy who worked in the barn or worked in the kitchen. They weren't very well thought of. They just carried the bag, and that's all they did.
An 18-hole round, we call it a loop, so we call ourselves loopers.
When I first started, I got $3 a bag, and then they bumped it to $4. The money got out of control. It almost got away from me.
We were not allowed in the clubhouse. We were in the caddy pen. That's where you better stay. Boy, you stay in the caddy pen.
You could lose money, and you did lose money a lot of weeks. But we did it back then for the love of the game. You're really involved in million-dollar decisions.
Tiger just doubled everything. Doubled the crowds, doubled the money, and consequently doubled the money for caddies.
Kendrick's Clearing in Holland. We are located at 1247 New Savannah Road, Augusta, Georgia. We do land and lot clearing, demolition, and roll-off rental. We are still doing the job right after 35 years. You can reach us at 706-722-4409. Again, it's 706-722-4409.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Are they all with you?
When you call Universal Plumbing, you get the whole team.
I'm gonna need a trap.
Got it. There you go.
Now that's a team.
Wow, I never knew so much went into a service call.
When you call Universal Plumbing, you get the whole team.
Universal Plumbing, quick response, flat rates.
A Brighter Beginning Child Care Center, located at 3423C Deansbridge Road, where your children have a brighter beginning. You can contact us at 706-793-9776.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Victor K with your weekly tech. In this episode, we're going to be checking out a charging cable. It is actually not your typical charging cable. It's something a little bit more special than that. This goes on your hand. So it's actually a charging cable built into a bracelet, or a bracelet built into a charging cable, whatever you want to call it. But as you can see here, this is something that could actually make your life a little bit easier. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to forget my charging cable sometimes, and I'm rocking the iPhone 8, so battery life is not the best on it, so I like to have a charger with me at all times. And this looks pretty nice and fashionable, actually, and you're still able to wrap it around your hand and make sure that you have your iPhone charger, or they even provide this in USB Type-C if you are rocking a Samsung phone, or even micro USB if you're rocking an older Android phone. So that's available in all those different styles. So maybe you can rock 2 bracelets with 2 different designs. So if you're in the market right now for maybe a second charger to take on the go, then definitely consider this charging bracelet, because all you have to do is wrap it around your hand and you always have it with you wherever you go, and it's pretty fashionable. Again, this has been Victor K, or you can call me Victor Kamanga, with your weekly tech series. You can check me out on my Instagram at Victor's Fits. If you have any questions, feel free to direct message me, or you can email me at business@victorkamanga.com if you need some advice on purchasing your next tech gadget.
It's the Real Talk Show with R.S. Brown. Real Talk Show.
We're here with one of the legends here, Black Caddies, that was at the Augusta National. Now, your nick, they called you, what was it, Cigarette Jones?
That's it.
Yes. So tell us a little bit. So how long have you been at how long were you at the Masters?
Oh, I got 50 years association.
Oh, wow.
But I caddied for 30 years and I chauffeured for 20. So I retired from that in 05.
Oh, wow. So just before we got on, you was telling me a little bit of history, how you got all the
Well,
history.
yeah, I got there, come through the back door.
Oh, wow.
And I looked at it, I said, this must be golf heaven. You know, because most of the downtown kids, they start off at the Pets, where the Caddies go, where they're going to have a tournament tomorrow. And I graduated from there to Forest Hill. Forest Hill, the Augusta Country Club.
Oh, wow.
And they had too many caddies over there. So I went on to Augusta National.
Wow.
Just looking around my foot. So I didn't go through the back way no more. I went through the front door. And I didn't get a bag my first year or so. But the first player that I did, by the name of Chuck Cosey, he was a real nice gentleman. He dressed like Ben Hogan.
Oh, wow.
He was from Valley Creek, Michigan. So you work yourself up from there to a pro bag. I only caddied for 2 amateurs.
Okay.
The rest of them pro. From Don January, Hubert Green, David Graham. I had an Englishman, Peter Butler. I had another Englishman, Tony Jacklin.
Oh, wow.
And I had 3 top 10 finishes. But I had 3 winners out on the tour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I won with Bobby Cole from South Africa and Jeff Mitchell.
Oh, wow.
And then I had a win, wasn't a sanctioned tournament with my homeboy, Jim Dent, in '83.
Wow.
Over in Chattanooga.
So what was, out of your whole 50 years of service going in, what were some of the challenges you had?
Well, you had to be on time. Your personal hygiene had to be standing up. And I'm like, I was telling the lady, I said, when I caddied for Tony Jacklin, he told me he liked me. I said, I like you. A couple of years, but I said, I don't have no volunteer. I don't volunteer information unless you ask me.
Exactly.
So he wasn't making pars, but he should have been making birdies. You know, so after a couple of years or so of that, he said, I like you. I said, I like you. I wouldn't got him another caddy.
Yeah.
So when he drove in whistling for me, I caddied him a new caddy.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Listen, well, we appreciate you for sitting down with us, and we thank you for all you've done for just the Augusta area and the Masters. You know, So, hey, you tuned in Real Talk with R.S. Brown, and we're here with Caddie Cigarette. How do they pronounce it? Caddie Cigarette? Or how
well, it said Bobby. My stage name for music would be Bobby Cigarette Joe. My name is
Cigarette Joe.
Yeah, my real name is Robert.
Robert.
So some of them call the whole thing Robert, Bobby Cigarette Joe.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people don't know my real name.
Oh, wow.
They'll say Cigarette.
But now it's Robert Bob Cigarette Jones right here on Real Talk with R.S. Brown.
A Brighter Beginning Child Care Center, located at 3423C Deansbridge Road, where your children have a brighter beginning. You can contact us at 706-793-9776.
Introducing the all-new Jamaican Happy Restaurant, 3213 Riceboro Road, Augusta. Stop by today for some of the best oxtails, jerk, and curry chicken, along with a variety of pork, goat, and fish dishes. We also offer a colorful selection of side dishes, soups, salads, desserts, and Jamaican beverages. Don't miss our $5 curry chicken special every Monday and Wednesday from 2 until 5 p.m. Visit AugustaJamaicanFood.com and call or place your order ahead at 706-739-5789.
Kendrick's Clearing in Holland. We are located at 1247 New Savannah Road, Augusta, Georgia. We do land and lot clearing, demolition, and roll-off rental. We are still doing the job right after 35 years. You can reach us at 706-722-4409. Again, it's 706-722-4409.
It's the Real Talk Show with R.S. Brown. Real Talk Show.
All right, so welcome back to Real Talk with R.S. Brown. Listen, I'm here with some good friends, and I tell you, we're talking about the Lucy Craft Laney Museum golf tournament, right?
Right.
And so first, let's start off with the history of the museum, of the golf tournament.
Probably back in about 2015, I approached the board of directors about, had anyone approached them about starting a golf tournament fundraiser for the museum, and they had never been approached about it. So they gave me the go ahead, and I've always been involved with golf for its own sponsorship end. I don't play the game, but my background is in marketing and sales.
Oh, wow.
So quite naturally, the best thing to do was to plan it, but I knew I had some friends that have expertise in forming a golf tournament. And not only that, classmates. And James Bush Vincent, he and I attended college together and were roommates. And he had organized a golf tournament for Fort Valley State University Alumni Association, and also some golf tournaments up in Virginia, I believe. And so I knew he had the expertise to help me put this together. Back in 2015. And so he and I teamed up together and put it together. And 2016 was the first tournament. And what he and I agreed upon and got the committee, and then we formed a golf committee.
Okay.
And we decided to inject history into the golf tournament because many of us don't know the African American story in the sport of golf. We all think it just started here with Tiger Woods, but we go, black folks been in golf goes all the way back to slavery, particularly at Caddie.
Wow.
So our first year we honored the 4 guys that integrated the patch, the Augusta Municipal Golf Course.
Okay.
The second year we honored Jim Dent, who's a local PPG product. Started off caddying before he turned pro golfer. And then third year we honored Jariah Bubba Beard, who is one of the black caddies tonight, who was the winning caddy in the 1979 Masters Golf Tournament. And many of us don't know that from about 1933 to 1983, all of the caddies at the Augusta National were black.
Wow.
And in the Masters. So we need to, it's true that we need to tell that story. So Bush grew up on the hill, and that's where a majority of the caddies came from, was Sunset Homes and off the hill.
Wow.
So he knows a lot of these guys and more than I do, because I grew up in the city part of Augusta. And but once again, like I said, a majority of the caddies grew up or either were product of what we call the hill.
Okay, so now I know you said you know a lot about it, and so you kind of helped put it all together. So tell us about your part.
Well, it was Leon's idea. He knew what he wanted to do, but from a structural perspective, he needed to put some structure to it. So he asked me to come in. I had done, like he said, a tournament at Fort Valley, and even though they had done it several times, it wasn't very successful. And so I organized it, and I put a label to it, and gave honor and respect, just like we're doing now, to one of the instructors who was monumental in tons of students coming through there. And as a matter of fact, a lot of them would not have had he not been active player. He's a director of finance. And so people like myself and Leon and some others who were very poor, couldn't rub 2 nickels together. He saw something in us, and he would give us the funds so that we could go to college.
Oh, wow.
So I started a scholarship in his name. And the way that I got the funds to initially start the scholarship was to put on a golf tournament.
Oh, wow.
And that year we made more money than they've ever before. We made $26,000 to start the scholarship in his name. So we took some of that same structure and we put it around this, because it's if you give something, in order to be successful, you got to put a title to it. So we put a title to it. And as Leon said, it's important that we archive and that we express those things that are important to us. And a lot of it is lost. And a lot of it is not known. And the older it gets, sometimes the farther it gets away from youth knowing those things that are significant. So we're trying to bring that back so that those who didn't know or didn't grow up in that environment has an opportunity to know those things and experience some of the things that we experienced growing up.
Wow. That's big. That's major.
Yeah.
That's major. So you know, people think always, you know, the golfer, but the caddy has a very important part. And so, hey, that may be a career. You know, I know everybody wants to be a basketball player, football player, doctor, lawyer. But hey, caddying, that just may be a good career to check out. As you just said, hey, that was what the caddy from Tiger Woods just won $300,000. And that's for 1 week.
Yeah.
It's 1 week.
1 week.
So,
well, not even a week.
Yeah, you're right. Wasn't even a week. So that's good there. But hey, we're going to have some more coming up right here on Real Talk with R.S. Brown. We're talking about the Black Caddies and at the Augusta Nationals. Hey, listen, R.S. Brown here, and I want to encourage you to check out the Real Talk with R.S. Brown radio show. Yes, did you know that? We have a radio show as well. It's on WAAW Shout 94.7 FM. Guess what time we come on? We come on Saturdays now. Every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. We got the first one, that's our Real Talk hour, and the second hour is our Rated R hour. It's a lot of excitement in it. Check out Real Talk with R.S. Brown on WAAW Shout 94.7 FM.
Hey, AJ Habersham here. I'm the director for the Real Talk shows and also the master editor for Real Talk by R.S. Brown. Do you enjoy our show? Like us on Facebook with Real Talk at R.S. Brown. Have a favorite episode or missed the previous episodes? Watch all our past episodes on our YouTube channel labeled Real Talk with R.S. Brown. See you there.
All right. So we're still here with Black Caddies, and I'm here with Bubba. Bubba, that's right. How are you, Bubba? Hey, listen, now you go ahead and tell the people your real name.
My name is Jariah Beard Sr.
Wow, Jariah Beard Sr. Now, listen, I got to ask you, where did you get the name Bubba from?
My daddy started calling me Bubba, and all the people that were close to me, family members and friends that were raised up around us on the hill, we were a close community. Everybody called me Bubba.
Oh, wow. So it just kind of went into your caddying career as a Bubba. Now listen, you caddied from, what years did you caddy at the Augusta Nationals?
From 57, and my last one was 82.
Last one was 82. Now during that time, you got a chance to actually have a golfer to win.
Yes, in 1979, yes.
1979. So tell us about that. How was that?
It was a great experience, and you know that he was a first timer, had never played the golf course before, which no one has broken that record yet since back in the 30s.
Oh, wow.
And no one has ever just won the very first time. And he gave me a lot of credit for him winning.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, he said he was like a blind man going around with a seeing-eye dog because he didn't know nothing about the golf course.
So that means you kind of told him what to do out there, huh?
I did, yes.
Oh, wow. So now you caddied for those times, and what you said? What was the golfer's name that you?
Fuzzy Zeller.
Fuzzy Zeller. Okay, and that was in
1979.
1979. Wow. So you know, what were some of the challenges you had at the Augusta Nationals?
Challenges in what manner you mean?
Just maybe just as being a caddy, a black caddy, at that. Did you come across any challenges?
Well, basically back in the 50s and early before then and whatnot, you knew your position there because they were the elite, very rich people, and you didn't get in that way personally. You caddied, stayed the caddy pin that way you're supposed to be, and that was it. You didn't get involved in nothing personal after you left the golf course. That was it. But you were close out there on the golf course. After the golf course, that was it.
Oh, wow. Wow. So what were some of the interesting things that you endured at the golf course, some exciting times?
Well, it was the tournament and the jamboree and stuff like that. You know, we caddies back in those days, we were very challenging toward each other. We really cared about how well we caddied. And we would bet a few dollars on our golfer and all that kind of stuff. And if you didn't caddy well, you knew about it when you got back to the caddy house because they were going to tell on you. You know, if you read a putt wrong or you pull a club wrong. See, we didn't have all those yardage books and all these methods they got today to tell you which way they green break and all that. We didn't have that, so you had to learn and keep it in your head about what was going on.
We appreciate you for taking some time to sit down, you know, just talking to us about your experience. Any last remarks before I get ready to sign out?
No.
Well, listen, we appreciate you, Mr. Bubba.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We're tuning into Real Talk with R.S. Brown.
Yeah.
All right, listen, we're here with more Black Caddies. We're here with, now y'all know we've been talking about the nicknames. So I'm here with Burnt Biscuit. Did I get it right?
You did.
I did. I got it right. Burnt Biscuit. Now listen. Now first, well, you can give me a real name. You can give me a real name. I guess nobody knows. We'll give you the real name.
Tommy Burnt Biscuit Bennett.
There you go. There you go. Listen. Now right behind us, I see you here with Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. What kind of person was Tiger? You know, how did it feel working with Tiger? You know, and as we seen on the video that you know, caddying is not just carrying the bag. You know, you guys got to actually know the game and, you know, kind of know the courses too. How was that?
It was great. Caddying for Tiger. He was a nice young man. Family's nice. And they was undecided about when he first came in, what they wanted his dad to caddy for him, or he wanted a local or whatever.
Yeah.
And it came down to a lot of talk. So I was told that, man, you know, I think you should caddy for Tiger Woods for the reason you had PGA Tour experience and local knowledge. Okay? And I said, man, I don't think I want to caddy for Tiger Woods. He's an amateur, he ain't gonna make no money.
Exactly.
And, you know, the other guy, Dickie Pride, he's a pro, you know, trying to win, trying to win the Masters. And Mr. Stevens, it was the late Jack Stevens, you know, sit around and say, listen, you gonna caddy for Tiger Woods or you gonna caddy for no one? I got Tiger Woods. So that's how that went. And I was evaluated after I heard. So evaluation means I was Monday and Tuesday caddy. I didn't know I was gonna caddy for the tournament.
Okay.
So,
wow. So Tiger Woods played that whole golf course with only three golf balls.
That was every day.
Wow, every day. That's something. That's an unknown fact. I never knew that right there. Well, listen, we thank you for interviewing Mr. Burnt Biscuit. Got burnt trying to get a biscuit. Hey, we'll be back right here. Real Talk with R.S. Brown.
Yeah, Mr. Beard gave me that name, Gerard Beard.
I hope you enjoyed the show and learned a lot about the Black Caddies at the Augusta National. Listen, it's very informational. If you want to check out the exhibit, come on down to the Lucy Craft Lady Museum and check out all the beautiful things they have here on the Black Caddies. You're tuned in to Real Talk with R.S. Brown. Listen, as better as possible, good is not good enough. So being is on the better. Don't just be great, be the greatest. R.S. Brown, and I'm signing off.